Hey, Valerie and Ray, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video showing some specific things that you guys can do yourself to help bring in more business just by better utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile. So one thing I wanted to point out to you guys is that your site shows up as not secure, and that might be scaring some customers away. So I would look into getting that fixed as soon as possible. Secondly, your homepage seems to be blank. I had to go over to the services residential page to actually see some content. People may think that it's not a working website when they first go to it, especially when they see the not secure there, and that it's blank. So I would look at that first. But I wanted to also show you. I did a search for plumbers in Miami, Florida, and this is the search results page that comes up. And since 90% of the people never click past this first page, I wanted to show you why it's so important to get onto this first page. There's 3 different sections of the page, and if you can get into multiple sections, that's going to just obviously help you get as much more business than if you just were not on this first page. So anyway, I think you're already doing advertising through Google, and I think that's how I got your website. So I just wanted to show you what it would take to get into the second section here. This is known as the Google Map Pack, and aside from this first one, which is paying to be here, these next 3 businesses are here because they have the strongest Google Business Profile. So you do already have a Google Business Profile set up, I noticed, which is great. One thing you're going to want to do is continue to keep it active by getting customer reviews and adding more photos to the site, to the profile. You want to have more photos and reviews than your competitors if you can. And just by consistently adding to them every month, that's definitely going to get you there. As well as there is a 750 characters field or space for you to put in a description of your business, and it's definitely recommended that you fill that out as completely as possible. And if in your description, if you can include a couple of local buyer intent keyword phrases, which I'll talk about in a minute, that's definitely going to help Google place you into that map pack. And then if you do some posts, you look at your competitors. I think some of them do some periodic posting on their profile, almost like social media posts. That is definitely going to help you keep it active and help you to be able to eventually get in here. And then the other thing that's really, really important is that you have your business listed online more so than these guys. And the way people do that is by just registering their business in online directories. There's thousands of them out there, and many of them are free to join. You just have to go out and enter your name, business address, and phone number consistently and in the exact same way that you have it listed here with the Google Business Profile, so that Google picks it all up as one business, and you can outnumber your online mentions over these guys. So that's how you get into the map pack. 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to businesses in the map pack. So if you're looking to grow, that would definitely help. And then here, the next section, last section down, is known as the organic listings. And to rank high in the organic listings is based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So once you get past these first 2 directory sites, Yelp and Angie's List, the #1 actual plumbing website for Miami is this Douglas Orr Plumbing. So I want to compare your content and your backlinks profile to Douglas Orr's. All right, so we talked about some things on your page already, but one thing I did also want to point out is that Google looks for 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for you to be recognized as an authoritative site or an expert in your niche. That helps in your ranking if you get to that threshold, but you definitely want to have more content than your competitor has. So I would look at that and maybe recommend adding some more content to your site, but you don't want to just add any content. You want your content to be rich in what's known as local buyer intent keyword phrases. And keyword phrases are just phrases that you want your business to be found for online. And since you are a service provider, you're going to want those keyword phrases to include both the services you provide and the location that you provide the service in. So I use this tool here called Arrows to analyze different websites. And I can see right now you are not ranking for any keywords. And that might be just because well, that is your contact page, but let me put in your residential page and see how that looks. Okay, so I plugged in the residential, and so you can see still you're not ranking for any particular keywords. So let's just compare that to Douglas Orr's OrPlumbing.com site, and you can see they are ranking for 2,300 different keywords, and it's not so many. It's not the number of keywords that actually matters. but it is you want them to be ranking for local buyer intent keywords, like I said, because that's what's being searched for by the people looking for plumbers in your area. So if you look at this one, this is local buyer intent keyword phrase, Plumbers Miami. There are 500 searches per month for that keyword phrase, and they currently rank 5th behind a lot of those directory sites like I was showing you. Plumbing Miami, Florida is another 350 searches per month. Emergency Plumbing Miami, another 450 searches per month. This KD number actually gives you some idea as to how hard it would be to rank for each of these keyword phrases. Sorry, each of these keyword phrases. And you can see number 4 is actually not too difficult to rank for. So that would be one that I would highly recommend you targeting in your content, because that will allow you to start generating a significant amount of business or participating in these searches and be able to rank in not too long of a time period. Yeah, so you can just keep going down, and Miami Plumbing comes in up. Plumbing Company is another one, 250 searches per month. Plumbing Companies Miami, 250. These you can see have higher KD, so they would take a while and some resources to rank for, but that is what I wanted to show you is how important it is to rank or to build those keyword phrases into your content, because there are a lot of searches for people looking for plumbers in Miami. So that's content, and then as far as backlinks go, which is the last piece of the puzzle that I wanted to show you, backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website, and they give legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as an endorsement of your site. And so since Google is a popularity contest, you want to have more backlinks than your competitor has. And so right now you have one backlink to your residential page, and I don't think you have any backlinks to your. You do have 517 backlinks from 48 referring domains on your homepage. So let me look at your competitor here. They have 2,500 backlinks and 464 unique referring domains. So they have more backlinks than you have. And the other piece of that is you don't only want to beat them in quantity, you also want to beat them in quality. So some sites that you could be linked to are more spammy in nature, some are more authoritative. And you want to be obviously linked to the authoritative sites that are trusted by Google. And every website is given a trust score with Google. That's what your DR score is. And a good site has a trust score of 30 or higher. So yours is a 4.3, and Douglas Orr's got a 27. So what I would recommend doing is clicking on the 464 referring domains and see what sites they're linked to. Most of them are going to be online directories. There might be some blog posts in there, but you could go out to each of those sites and either register on that online directory, register your company, or go out to the blog site and try to get a post linked back to your site. But you'd only want to do that for the ones with higher DR scores. And if you did that same analysis or exercise for each of your top competitors, you'd be adding to your number of backlinks, and while at the same time only pulling over quality backlinks. So that's what you would have to do to be able to rank here and start participating in some traffic. Like I said, there's a lot of traffic in this area, so if you can increase your ranking, that's definitely going to help you dramatically. So hopefully that helps. Any questions, feel free to reach out. If you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment back on my email to let me know if this was helpful. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks, and look forward to hearing from you.